Hi there. Now I know what you're thinking. Andrew, I thought you had a big announcement, but you were just sitting there reading the book. Yes, the book was the answer. This book is the answer, not this book. This is The Time Traveler's Wife. It's not the answer unless you need love. So, ever since I started at Kohl's, there's been a problem. You know, I would talk to a customer, they'd have a great book recommendation, I'd pick it up, I'd add it to the to-be-read pile. Okay? I would talk to a coworker. My coworkers are book nerds because we work in a bookstore and that's what we do. They'd have a great recommendation. I'd pick it up, I'd add it to the to-be-read pile, which is now a shelf. I would be bored at work when there were slow days. Look around, find an interesting book, pick it up, add it to the to-be-read shelf. It's now 2 shelves. I talk to fellow book nerd friends. They have great book recommendations. I pick them up. That 2 shelves is now a bookcase. I have literally a bookcase that is my to-be-read pile. So I was like, how the heck am I going to get through all these books? Answer is you, Internet. You, Internet. I'm going to start a YouTube channel where I will be reading books off that shelf and giving my opinions on them. Now I know you're thinking, Andrew, YouTube channels are fun and interactive and exciting and that sounds serious and important. Yes. But also I'll be doing fun stuff with it too. I'll be reading lots of fun books along the way. I'll even be reading fan fiction. And it'll be my first time reading all these books, so you'll get to see my reactions as I'm reacting to them. Like that. Except hours later when I post the videos. Not like that, more like not even that. I don't have a long enough video to make that. Anyways, point is, it'll be later, but at the same time. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm going to be reading books, I'm going to be giving you guys my opinions on them, I'm going to be putting that English degree that I earned to good use. Good use. Be proud of me. I mean, that's my big announcement, is I'm coming back to YouTube. I'll be posting videos, hopefully posting a video Monday through Friday, and I'll just be going through the books chapter by chapter, reacting to them, giving my insight on them as they happen, and I will then do a last video when I'm done reading the book of just doing just talk about the entire book. Just the whole shebang, character, plot, twists, setting, other literary important things. But that's the whole thing. I'm gonna pick books that like I said, I'm gonna do books that I haven't read before. So the very first episode and the very last episode will be a little special because the first episode will be reading the first chapter or however far I get into for the first video, and also saying what knowledge I do have of the book going into it, which will be, I mean, little or more based on the book, depending on the author, if I've read stuff by them before, if I've heard anything about the book, and stuff like that. And then the last chapter, or like I said, the last video, it will be after I've read the last chapter, it will be a separate video, and that will be what I thought of everything together, not just as I happened to it in the middle, but like after I've had a bit of time to think things through and absorb everything. A last video to say, hey, this is what I thought of that. Like I said, the first, I'll be doing 2 books at a time, so it'll be like Monday will be the first book, Tuesday will be a video on the second book, Wednesday will be back to the first book, and just alternating between the 2. Typically I'm going to try to do something a bit more serious for book 1 and something a little more fun for book 2. So because you're watching this video, I'll give you a sneak peek at the first 2 things I'm going to do. The first one is going to be the book Life of Pi by My Immortal. Never read it before, but that'll be interesting to do that. And book 2 is going to be a fan fiction that some of you probably know and are probably looking forward to, and will be looking forward to it the second I say the name of the fan fiction that I'm going to be doing for my first one, I think it's called My Immortal? My Immortal? Something like that. It is a very well-known, for not good reasons, fan fiction. I know it's very bad, and I know that people put a challenge to themselves to try to read this in a serious way. So I'm gonna try to do that and give you some criticism. I'm sure it's hurt some because it is notoriously bad, but those are you guys' sneak peeks for the first 2 books that I'm gonna do. And yeah, we'll get into that. We'll get into that as it comes up. So until then, that was my big announcement. I hope you're all excited to see me do the reads. Do the reads right good. And that's it. All right, bye.